wanna stop there, now they bustin'. Now you gushing. Ambulance rushing you to the hospital with a bad concussion. Plus you hit 4 times, bullet hit your spine. Paralyzed way down, now you wheelchair bound. Never mind that now, you lucky to be alive. Just think it all started, you fussing with 3 guys. Now your pride in the way, but your pride is the way you can fuck around, get shot, die in the day. Nigga die every day, all over blue. Money dice game, ordinary good shit. Could this be cause of hip-hop music? Or did the ones with the good sense not use it? Usually, don't know what to do when they back against the wall, so they just start shooting. For red or for blue or for blow, I guess. From Bankhead up to your project. No more straight, now I'm straight. Now I get it, now I take time to think before I make mistakes, just for my family's sake. That part of me left yesterday. The heart of me is strong today. No regrets, I'm blessed to say. The old me dead and gone away.
I've been traveling on this road too long, just trying to find my way back home. The old me is dead and gone, dead and gone. And I've been traveling on this road too long, just trying to find my way back home. The old me is dead and gone, dead and gone.
I ain't never been scared. I lived through tragic situations, could have been dead. Looking back at it, most of that this shit didn't even have to happen. But you don't think about it when you're out there trapping in apartments, hanging, smoking and rapping. It thought this shit. Next thing you know, we capping, get locked up, then didn't even get mad. Now think about damn what a life I had. Most of that shit look back, just laugh. Some shit still look back, get sad. Maybe my homeboy still be around, had I not hit the nigga in the mouth that time. I won that fight, I lost that war. I can still see my nigga walking out that door. Man, who'da thought I'd never see for line no more? Got enough dead homies, I don't want no more. Cost me his jaw, cost me more. I done took that, but now for sure. Now think before I risk my life. Take them chances to get my strike. A nigga put his hands on me, alright. Otherwise stand there talking shit all night. Cause I hit you and you sue me. I shoot you, get locked up, who me? Ain't no more straight, now I'm straight. Now I get it, now I take time to think before I make mistakes, just for my family's sake. That part of me left yesterday. The heart of me is strong today. No regrets, I'm blessed to say. The old me dead and gone away.
I've been traveling on this road too long, just trying to find my way back home. The old me is dead and gone, dead and gone. And I've been traveling on this road too long, just trying to find my way back home. The old me is dead and gone, dead and gone. I turn my head to the east, I don't see nobody by my side. I turn my head to the west, still nobody inside. So I turn my head to the north, swallow that pill and think I'll ride. That old me's dead and gone.
Hello everybody, this is General Conchant Carter with the Suicide Donkeys, and that song was way too long for that fight. I had to trim it at the beginning and the end, so I hope it kind of worked out. I'm still experimenting with the SHAREfactory, and somebody suggested maybe I should do a video on that, so I will do a video on that tomorrow. How to use the SHAREfactory, how to get the videos up. It'll be totally separate from what's going on with this, and I'm not too sure how the recording aspect of it works, if I can record what I'm doing or if I have to share, play, and record. I really don't know, so I'll just have to wait for that. I will be making more how to play videos. I will be coming out with episodes 4, 5, and 6 probably next week, and I already started and spent an hour on my base as far as upgrading it to rank 4 and maxing it out. Yes, it only took an hour. But let's go ahead and discuss what this game really needs. Some improvements that everybody's looking for, and hopefully 505 Gaming will watch this and know what I'm talking about. Alright, let's start out with this. What we want to see is an open world map where you can go to somebody's base and attack. Now this game is off War Commander. It's off Facebook. It's a pretty good game if you have a lot of money to play it. It's pretty expensive. But I mean, what I'm looking at here is the open map. And I know it's land-based, but you can still do this kind of hexagon layouts and have bases on it and stuff like that. So this is just an example, you know, seeing units move around. Let's move to the ocean view. If you look at the ocean view here, you see that there's bases. The dome means that they're pretty much in camo. You know, it'd be good to have everybody be able to customize some flags to put over there. Maybe go ahead and put the player's name on the base and put their clan underneath it. That would be well received. Have your ships go and attack other players. Maybe a maximum time limit to hit a base, 5 minutes. All on a map, all in an open world. Have it where you can move your base. You know, you can relocate it, and you have to probably spend gold to relocate it. that would be an awesome move too. This is kind of things that we look for. Now you can make money off this too, because you can add cosmetics, redesign the the outlook of the base. And when I'm talking about the outlook, I mean make your base, maybe make it look like a castle, or just a tower with a bunch of cannons coming out of it. Add the cosmetics to it. Make the game more interesting. Make your base layout where the players will be more proud of what they got. I mean, right now, it's just everybody's got the same. There's only one real functional layout on the bases, so maybe an island or two extra would be good. But I know, there's going to be glitches with that, and that's the problem with a lot of glitches, which I'm not even going to get into right now. But I mean, there's a lot y'all can do with this game, and I think having an open world, an open map, would be an awesome way to show a huge increase in its potential and an increase in the popularity of the game in itself. And having your whole team located in one part of the ocean, it's pretty badass if you come and think about it. So I don't know, maybe it's just something you should look into. Maybe you can see if it works, if it don't work. But basically you're just adding a program to the program that should not really cause any glitches, because it's like just adding a separate map or whatever to the game. So I think it would work out, and probably wouldn't take that long to design. Alright, let's start out with tanks, man. This is what I see as a big problem with the tanks. I don't have a problem with the movement speed. I don't have a problem with the housing. What I do have a problem is that machine guns do too much damage to them, which, you got to have some kind of unit to be able to take them out. I think they need some more, if the bazooka men weren't so fucking broken, they'd be very useful against tanks. Tank-to-tank combat would be nice. Their DPS should be explosive, not single. I mean, you hit a group of mortarmen or a group of riflemen, it does a little damage to a rifleman and doesn't even drop them. This is ridiculous. A tank should hit a unit and just splash damage all the way around. I don't care if it's attacking walls, units, or what. The splash damage on here should be just horrendous. And that would make up for the DPS. If you're going to do single-eyed targets, man, you need to increase the DPS. Probably at 120, 200. I mean, it needs to go higher. Speaking of bazooka men, talk about being broken. These guys can't take out a Jeep hardly, let alone a tank. Their DPS is just horrible. Now, if their primary target is tanks, then why can't they take out tanks? I mean, it just doesn't make no sense. If I have a max bazooka, a max tank, I should be able to take out a tank with 1 or 2 hits. Now, I say 2 hits would be fair enough. Perhaps they should do about 80% the damage that the tank possesses in armor. That would make sense as well. But right now, they're nothing. They run around and they shoot pillows at tanks, and then you wonder why nobody uses them. Mine are rank 1, of course. And the reason they're rank 1, because I don't use them. They're broken. They're just not effective. They don't do what they need to do. And that's to take out tanks. Now, I don't think they should be taking out planes or ships or anything like that. They attack ships, fine. Allow their DPS to one-shot a gunboat. Or at least do about 50% to 50 to 80% to a gunboat. And maybe about, I don't know, I'd say 20% to a warship. Now, warships should not be pulling up so close to their attacks and all that, but I really don't want to get into that. I'm not going to get into the warships, the planes, or the bombers. And when I say planes, I'm talking about fighters, because I really don't see them broken other than just the intelligence factor of them. I don't want the planes attacking just defensive units, because there'd be no point of the bombers. The planes are fine, have no problem. If the planes just went straight for defensive units, they'd be so overpowered. That's all you would need to take out almost every base in the game. Fighters fly out, boom, everything's destroyed. You just walk through the base. So none of that I see is broken. It's very well balanced. But bazooka men, oh man, talk about broken pieces of shit. These guys are garbage, man. They're not worth using, not worth your time. Do not train them unless that's the last unit you got left, because they are just garbage. And speaking of garbage, then we got the sea version of bazooka men, and that is submarines. The biggest pieces of shit on the sea. You want to take out a submarine? Drop a gunboat. If they're close to land, drop a rifleman. I mean, these guys are crap. Why are they sitting there? I mean, when did the Wolfpack sit there and in World War II surface to fight airplanes? They didn't. And not only that, they surfaced to fight airplanes with no anti-air defense. They attack riflemen with no machine guns on the ports or the helm or anywhere else on the damn thing. They're so broken it's ridiculous. These things should be able to shoot one torpedo and destroy anything with the exception of sea towers. The only thing that should be able to attack these things is warships, torpedo bombers, and let's be fair and say sea towers as well. Now, the reason I say sea towers is because they'll have to come closer to the surface as they move towards the beach because the waters come shallow. So it makes sense for sea towers to be able to attack them. But I mean, come on, people. Riflemen? Really? These things are getting right up on the beach trying to run over the riflemen? Or what? What are they doing? What's their sole purpose? Why do we have submarines? They don't work. They're broken. Pretty much, they remind me of cargo ships that shoot one torpedo. Seems like every 5 minutes. They're so slow. It just doesn't make no sense. Submarines would be more effective if they just moved into a position, shot one torpedo, boom, destroyed. And they should be able to fire at a much farther range. Now, that range can decrease when they come to sea towers, but I guess that's too complicated. This game is pretty much, it's almost like a sandbox game, and just, it's so easy to fix these things, I just don't understand why they're not being fixed or being addressed. But, I don't know. Maybe it's just a 505 thing. Alright, last thing we're going to talk about is torpedo bombers. Man, these guys are just as broken as bazookas and subs. Are they torpedo bombers or dive bombers? Make up y'all's mind. These things fly 2 miles an hour over the target to drop a bomb. They don't drop torpedoes. Now, I've never seen one drop a torpedo. It should be at a huge range, drop the torpedo, launch it, then fly up, do a twist in the air, fly around, drop, just continuously doing that pattern. They should have almost no health whatsoever. They should be totally easy to shoot down. Fighters fly in, boom, done. Just knock them out of there, no problem. But their DPS should be significantly higher. They should actually be able to take down a ship, sea tower, or anything else on the sea. Let them shoot torpedoes. Quit treating them like dive bombers. You design them like dive bombers, they act like dive bombers that don't even work. I mean, and again, like I said, the DPS on these things are just as bad as submarines or bazookas. So, I'm going to leave this alone. I'm going to jump out of this video. There's a lot of things that need worked on. I could have mentioned a lot more, but these are just a few suggestions I wanted to bring to 5.5 Gaming's attention and what we're really looking for in the game. So, I'm going to get out of here, and I'll see you in the next video. I am going to start working on some more. Kids are back in school, so hoorah. And this is Content Kyle with Suicide Donkeys. See you on the battlefield.